Uh, Thank you all for participating in the valedictory session of Bhagavata Bhava class. Here is the course analytics of the course. First class has been started on 12th July 2025 and 29 sessions has happened. This is the 30th session. We have 57 videos in SFH and YouTube. Total 1 day, 8 hours and 48 minutes video hours. And registered learners till date is 1561 with the average attendance of 232, uh, which is all because of your continuous commitment to the course. And I would like to thank our volunteer, Srimati Sweta Bhagini, for editing and uploading the course materials after every sessions. And our panelist, Samhita Mahati, Janani Bhagini, Ramya Bhagini, Arjun, Soumya Bhagini, Chitra Bhagini, Nitya P for chanting along with the teacher and helping us to understand the pronunciation clearly. And thank you. And I would like to thank our teacher, Shankararama Mahodaya, for guiding us throughout the course. Thank you, Mahodaya. Here are the assessment details. We have two modes of assessment. One is oral assessment and second is CBT. Oral assessment, you can attend either Parayana or Kantapata. We will be having mid-course assessment of remaining two stutis on second week of March and oral assessment which will be the Kantapata two stutis or Parayana all the five stutis on second week of April and final CBT which will be on third week of April. These are all the tentative schedule. We will be sharing you the exact dates registration form in the following week. It will be shared via email or it will be shared in email and WhatsApp as well. Our Seva offerings, Sanskrit from home.org, where you can explore and learn our 460 plus courses. Vyoma.org, where you can know more about Vyoma, and digitalsanskritguru.com, where you can purchase our products and publication, and digitalsanskrit.com, you can explore our courses, games, podcast, all in OTT format. Please do explore our offerings. We have 49 self-learning multimedia products, 460 plus free courses, 25,500 plus video and audio content, and 1,13,500 plus committed learners. All this because of your generous support. How to join hands in Samskrita Samskriti Samskara Seva. Can do prayers. You can take courses from Vyoma. Can spread the words to your neighbors, friends, and relatives. You can do volunteering in Vyoma. You can teach and donate. Let me show you how to do volunteering and donate. Once you have logged into sanskritfromhome.org, you can click on volunteering. It will redirect to you to the Google form. Once you have filled, we will verify and get back. To make donation, click on donate button. Please fill the feedback form. It will help us to enhance the course content, delivery and support. I'll be sharing this in the webinar chat and mail as well. And please rate our course. In the dashboard on the right hand side, you can see the rate this course. It will help to those who want to take up the course. Learn Sanskrit, be happy, be really happy. Over to the teacher.
Namaskar. We welcome our Mukhya Atithi today. Swagatam Mahodaya. Our Mukhya Atithi today is Dr. Shri Umapati. He is a disciple of Shri Krishna Premi Anna. In the first class also, the Anugraham was given by Shri Neelabala Sharma ji, who was also a disciple of Shri Krishna Premi Anna. It is due to Krishna Premiana that many people in the south of India are Bhagavata Bhaktas and Krishna Bhaktas. There is no doubt about that. And our guest today, who has come to give us Anugraha, he is also a Bhagavata Upasaka. That is the main thing with these granthas, that we need the Upasana and continuous study of them to understand the Tattva. It is not just due to a single course or something. A lifetime and multiple decades of study is how we immerse ourselves in these grantha. He also serves as the HOD and as a professor at the Sahitya department in Madras Samskrita College. We welcome him. Swagatam Mahodaya. Asmane भवतः अनुग्रहशब्देन अनुगृह्णन्तु इति सम्प्रार्थये. संस्कृतभाषया तमिळ्भाषया च अनुगृह्णन्तु इति सम्प्रार्थयामः. नमस्काराः.
श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. कलिकालोचितं धर्मं नाम संकीर्तनात्मकं निर्णेतुम् अवतीर्णं तं प्रेमिकं सद्गुरुं भजे. निगमकल्पतरोः गलितं फलं शुकमुखात् अमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसम् आलयं मुहुरहो रसिकाः भुवि भावुकाः. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. प्रथमम् अत्र विद्यमानानां विद्यार्थिनां तथा आचार्यपुरुषाणां ब्रह्मश्री शङ्करनारायणमहोदयानां च प्रशंसार्हं वाक्यं वक्तव्यम् इति भावये. वस्तुगत्या आधुनिके काले ज्ञातव्याः विषयाः इति अनेके वर्तन्ते. तत्र च अस्माभिः वस्तुगत्या किं ज्ञातव्यम् इति अस्माकं प्राचीनैः गुरुभिः आचार्यैः कश्चन मार्गः प्रदर्शितः. तस्मिन् मार्गे ये गन्तुम् इच्छन्ति, जिगमिषः सन्ति, तेषां कृते सुलभतया विद्यमानः अयं ग्रन्थः पुराणरत्नरूपः श्रीमद्भागवतकोशः. मया अद्य श्रुतमासीत् भवताम् आचार्यैः शङ्करनारायणमहोदयैः आरम्भे नाम जन्माद्यस्य यतः इति पद्यस्य व्याख्यानसमये अयं विषयः बहु सम्यक् निरूपितः. नाम अस्माभिः ज्ञातव्यः विषयः कः, तदर्थम् अयं ग्रन्थः भागवतग्रन्थः कथम् उपयुज्यते, एतत् सर्वं सम्यक् तत्र निरूपितमासीत्. श्रुत्वा परमामोदः जातः. एवं नाम बोधनं किञ्चित् अधीतिविद्याचरणप्रसारणैः इति अधीतिबोधाचरणप्रचारणैः. तर्हि अधीतिः इति अध्ययनं प्रथमम्, अनन्तरं बोधः, किञ्चित् ज्ञानं प्राप्तव्यम्, अनन्तरम् अनुष्ठाने तत् स्वीकर्तव्यम्, अनन्तरम् अन्येषां कृते उपदेशः. एवं तत्र पाठनशैली वर्तते इति उच्यते. तथा च अत्र अध्ययनं सर्वैः क्रियते. तद् तेषाम् उपन्यासे मया श्रुतमासीत् प्रातः. अध्ययनं तु क्रियते, परन्तु अनुभवः भवति वा इत्युक्ते न भवति. तर्हि वेदान्तानुभवस्य कृते अयं ग्रन्थः बहु उपयुज्यते, श्रीभागवतकोशः. तत्रापि इदानीं भवद्भिः पठ्यमानः विषयः श्रीमद्भागवते भागवतस्तुतिः इति. तर्हि भागवतस्तुतीनां अर्थेन साकं पठनं. तत्रापि पुनः केवलम् अर्थः मास्तु, तत्र उच्चारणार्थं प्रथमं प्रायशः पञ्चविंशतिनिमेषाः उच्चारण अनुच्चारणरूपेण चाण्टिङ्ग् रूपेण, तदनन्तरं 35-निमेषाः तद् अर्थकथनार्थम् इति बहु सम्यक् तत्र आलोचनां कृत्वा भावः इति मन्ये भागवतस्तुतिभावः वा, तर्हि भावप्रकाशनम् अत्र वस्तुगत्या भावार्थदीपिका इति श्रीधराचार्यैः भागवतस्य भावार्थदीपिका इति टीका लिखिता वर्तते। तर्हि अत्रापि भागवतभावः, यतः भागवतग्रन्थस्य भावः कः इति ज्ञातव्यः। वाच्यार्थस्तु सर्वैः ज्ञायते, किञ्चित् पठित्वा संस्कृतम् अध्ययनं कृत्वा अयं वाच्यार्थः इति श्लोकस्य वाच्यार्थस्तु उच्यते, तर्हि भावार्थः किञ्चित् भिन्नः स्यात् खलु। तादृशभावार्थः इति ज्ञातव्यः। मम भागवतस्य भावार्थः कः? सामान्यतया उच्यते नामसङ्कीर्तनमेव भागवतस्य भावार्थः। तत् सत्यं, किञ्च वेदान्तविषयः एव भावार्थः इति अत्र निरूप्यते। सर्ववेदान्तसारं हि श्रीभागवतमिष्यते इति अन्ते अन्तिमसर्गे उच्यते। आरम्भेऽपि इदानीं तत्र निगमकल्पतरोः गलितं फलम् इति वेदवृक्षस्य फलरूपम् इदं भागवतपुराणम्। तर्हि वेदान्तरूपः अयं ग्रन्थः इति निरूप्यते। तर्हि वेदान्तविषयस्य ज्ञानम् अस्माभिः सुलभोपायेन प्राप्यते। अस्तु, तर्हि इदानीं प्रथमं मया विषयत्रयम् अत्र उपस्थापनीयमासीत्। अतः एव प्रारम्भे मया पठितॄणां पाठयितुः च किञ्चित् प्रशंसनं कर्तव्यम् इति उक्तवान् आसम्। यतः प्रथमं पठितारः अपेक्षिताः, वक्तव्यं चेत् किञ्चित् श्रोतुं केचन भवेयुः, नो चेत् तत्र अस्माभिः यत् कथ्यते तद् व्यर्थं भविष्यति खलु। तर्हि श्रोतारः, अतः एव उच्यते श्रोतारः बहु दुर्लभाः इति। वक्ता श्रोता च दुर्लभः इति तत्र उच्यते। तर्हि श्रोतारः प्रथमम् अपेक्षन्ते, अनन्तरं वक्तारः। अत्र श्रोतॄणां विषये अहं वैयक्तिकरूपेण न जानामि, परन्तु इदम् अहं निश्चयेन वक्तुं शक्नोमि यत् व्योमा-संस्कृतमाध्यमेन भागवतग्रन्थे विद्यमानानां स्तुतीनाम् अर्थावबोधनं कर्तुं ये प्रयतन्ते, ये अत्र प्रविष्टाः सन्ति, ते वस्तुगत्या प्रशंसार्हाः एव, न तत्र संशयलेशोऽपि वर्तते। अतः तेषां कृते मम अभिनन्दनानि वचनानि समर्पयामि। अन्यच्च यः विषयः ज्ञातव्यः सः यस्मात् ज्ञायते इति किञ्चित् अस्माभिः ज्ञातव्यं भवति। सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेषां सकाशे गत्वा किञ्चित् माम् उद्बोधयन्तु इति यदि पृच्छते चेत् ते किमपि स्वीयज्ञानेन वा स्वीयसंस्कारेण वशेन वा किमपि वदेयुः, परन्तु तथा अत्र नास्ति। वस्तुगत्या शङ्करनारायणमहोदयैः अनेके ग्रन्थाः पाठिताः सन्ति। इतः पूर्वं मया तदपि श्रुतमासीत् नारायणीयं व्योमा-संस्कृतमाध्यमेन सम्पूर्णतया। तर्हि भागवतग्रन्थस्य यः सारांशः, यः भावार्थपोषकः वर्तते, तादृशनारायणीयग्रन्थस्य प्रतिश्लोक अध्यापनं कृतमासीत्, तत्र व्याख्या कृता। तर्हि तादृशैः एवं तत्र श्रीनीलमलमहोदयैः किञ्चित् मया तत्र प्रातः श्रुतमासीत्। तैरपि एतेषां वंशपरम्परा उक्ता आसीत्, यतः तादृशवंशे आगताः। तर्हि एतेषां पिता मातामहाः अस्माकं प्राचार्यचराः महामहोपाध्याय श्रीकृष्णमूर्तिशास्त्रिणः प्रातस्मरणीयाः। तेषां तादृशी लोके ख्यातिः वर्तते। एवं एतेषस्य मातुलस्य, एतेषां शङ्करनारायणमहोदयानां मातुलस्य IIT मध्ये ते इदानीं कार्यं कुर्वन्तः सन्ति। तेषामपि तथा प्रशस्तिः उभयत्रापि, लौकिकविद्यायाम् एवं वैदिकविद्यायां, वेदे शास्त्रे च तथा पण्डिताः तादृशपरम्परायां समागताः। तेषां मुखात् किञ्चित् श्रूयते, किञ्चित् बोध्यते चेत् तत्र निस्सन्देहतया विषयप्राप्तिः स्यात्। अतः एतौ द्वावपि, नाम पठन-पाठनकर्तारौ उभावपि प्रशंसार्हौ। विषयः अत्र उभाभ्याम् एताभ्याम् उभाभ्यां स्वीकृतः विषयः अस्ति भागवतस्तुतयः इति। स्तुतिः इति सामान्यशब्देन स्तोत्रं प्रशंसा इति भवति। तर्हि भगवतस्तुतिः इत्युक्ते अत्र भागवते विद्यमानाः स्तुतयः भगवन्तं स्तुवन्ति वा इति प्रश्ने भगवस्तुतिरूपेण अस्मान् बोधयन्ति वेदान्तसारम्। वस्तुगत्या अतः एव अयं ग्रन्थः वेदान्तिभिः पठनीयः वर्तते इति प्रत्यध्यायम् इति श्रीमद्भागवतपुराणे पारमहंस्यायां संहितायाम् इति परमहंसानां कृते विद्यमानः अयं ग्रन्थः इति उच्यते। अतः एव अन्तेऽपि सर्ववेदान्तसारम् इति उच्यते। एवं सर्वत्रापि आदावन्ते च मध्ये च वेदान्तविषयाः एव अत्र बोध्यन्ते इति वक्तुं निश्चप्रदं वक्तुं शक्यते। तर्हि स्तुतिमाध्यमेन वेदान्तविषयः। तर्हि तत्रापि प्रायशः पञ्चस्तुतयः स्वीकृताः अत्र पाठ्यक्रमे। प्रथमं कुन्तीस्तुतिः, अनन्तरं भीष्मस्तुतिः, ध्रुवस्तुतिः, प्रह्लादस्तुतिः, अन्ते गजेन्द्रस्तुतिः इति। इयं परिपाटी अस्ति खलु, इयमेव सम्यक् वर्तते। आरम्भे कुन्तीस्तुतिः नाम सर्वप्रसिद्धः अयं श्लोकः वर्तते। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। अयं श्लोकः कुत्र विद्यते इति कोऽपि न जानाति, परन्तु सर्वेपि जनाः अमुं श्लोकं वदेयुः अथवा शृण्वन्ति। श्रुतप्रायः भवेत् अयं श्लोकः सर्वैः। अयं श्लोकः कुन्त्या कृष्णसकाशे उच्यते। श्लोकस्य अर्थः सामान्यः, कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय, परन्तु व्याख्या तादृशी वर्तते। सामान्यतया अत्र विद्यमानानां स्तुतीनां विषये यदि वक्तव्यं चेत् भागवते इयं काचन परिपाटी, कश्चन विशेषः। आरम्भे सर्वत्रापि सुलभतया अथवा सगुणब्रह्मरूपेण स्तुतिः आरभ्यते, अन्ते तावत् निर्गुणरूपेण अद्वैतरूपेण समाप्यते इति स्थितिः वर्तते। एवं सामान्यरूपेण अथवा इदं वस्तुगत्या एवं मया विरुद्धतया उक्तमस्ति। आरम्भे किञ्चित् निर्गुण नाम तस्य भगवतः ईश्वरस्य महिमावर्णनरूपेण आरभ्यते, अनन्तरं तैरेव सामान्यजनवत् अथवा सगुणरूपेण समाप्यते इति अस्ति स्थितिः। इयं परिपाठी सर्वत्रापि द्रष्टुं शक्यते। कुन्त्या आरम्भे नमस्ये पुरुषं त्वाद्यम् इति, नमस्ये पुरुषं तु आद्यं, प्रकृतेः अपि परं यः वर्तते तादृशं भगवन्तम् अहं नमस्ये। तत्रापि कारणम् उच्यते। एवं ज्ञात्वा अपि कथम् अज्ञातवत् दृश्यसे इत्युक्ते, मायाजवनिकाच्छन्नम् अज्ञातोक्षजमव्ययम्, माया जवनिका मध्ये वर्तते। अतः अस्माभिः कथं पश्येम हि स्त्रियः, किञ्चित् स्वीयनिन्दनया अस्माकं विषये तया उच्यते। तर्हि भगवतः माहात्म्यं पारम्यम् अत्र निरूप्यते। अयं कृष्णः पुरतो विद्यमानः कृष्णः साक्षात् ब्रह्मस्वरूपः, तर्हि प्रकृतेः अपि परः वर्तते इति आरभ्य तृतीयश्लोके चतुर्थश्लोके कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमा। एवम् अग्रे अग्रे इदं पद्यं बहु सम्यक् भवति, रुचिकरं भवति। तया एव उच्यते कृष्णस्य एवं सर्वं भवतु। तत्र भयभावनया स्थितस्य सामां विमोहयति भीरपि यद्बिभेति। तर्हि भयभावनया विद्यमान, यतः अस्य कृते भीतिः कदापि न भवति खलु भगवतः कृते। अतः भयभावनया सह यदा आसीत् तादृशी स्थितिः इदानीमपि मम मनसि सन्तोषम् उत्पादयति इति उक्त्वा स्वीय अनुभवं कथयन्ती कुन्ती अन्ते तावत् एकां प्रार्थनां करोति। तादृशी प्रार्थना लोके केनापि न क्रियते। का प्रार्थना इत्युक्ते, सर्वदा मम विपदः सन्तु, विपदः सन्तु नः शश्वत्। कोऽपि एवं पृच्छति वा भगवन्तं दृष्ट्वा मम आपद्भवतु इति? परन्तु कुन्त्या एवं प्रार्थना क्रियते, परन्तु तत्र कारणम् उच्यते। यतः विपदः सन्तु नः शश्वत्, तत्र जगद्गुरो भवतो दर्शनं यत् स्यात् अपुनर्भवदर्शनं, तादृशी स्थितिः। तस्मात् तया विपदः भवन्तु, यदि विपज्जायते तर्हि झटिति भगवतः दर्शनं भविष्यति, झटिति त्वम् आगच्छसि खलु कृष्णा इति तेन कारणेन विपत्प्रार्थना तत्र क्रियते। एवं तत्र आरभ्य नमस्ये पुरुषं त्वाद्यम् इति आरभ्य सामान्यरूपेण भगवतः सकाशे मम पाशान् दूरीकरोतु इति प्रार्थना, इति सा स्तुतिः। भीष्मस्तुतौ अपि एवमेव आरभ्यते इति मतिरुपकल्पिता वितृष्णा भगवति सात्वतपुङ्गवे विभूम्नि स्वसुखमुपगते क्वचिद् विहर्तुं प्रकृतिमुपेयुषि यद्भवप्रवाहः। तर्हि जन्माद्यस्य यतः इति श्लोकस्य अर्थः साररूपेण अत्र साक्षात् भगवान् अयं कृष्णः पुरतो विद्यमानः अयं कृष्णः साक्षात् भगवान् इति आरभ्य अनन्तरं तर्हि भगवतः ऐश्वर्यं कीदृशं भवेत्? इदं सर्वं तु ज्ञायते भीष्मेनापि भीष्मपितामहेनापि तद् आरभ्यते यतः यद् गुणप्रवाहः यद्भवप्रवाहः इति एतादृशसंसारस्य प्रवाहः यस्मात् जायते सर्वकारणभूतः यः सः अयं कृष्णः इति ज्ञानम् अस्ति। तेन ज्ञानेन सः अग्रे वदति, ओ कृष्ण, तादृशस्थितिः मम अपेक्षते। विजयरथकुटुम्बात्ततोत्रे धृतहयरस्मिनि तच्छ्रिये क्षणीये भगवति रतिरस्तु मे मुमुरुषोः यमिह निरीक्ष्य हता गताः स्वरूपम्। एवं तत्र तादृशे भगवती मम मनः रतिः अस्तु इति प्रतिश्लोकं प्रार्थना क्रियते। तत्र प्रसिद्धः कश्चन श्लोकः वर्तते, तत्र काचन कथापि उच्यते अस्माकं गुरुचरणैः श्रीकृष्णमहात्मभिः। धृतरथचरणोऽभ्ययाच्चलद्गुः हरिरिव हन्तमिभं गतोत्तरीयः। तस्मिन् विषये यतैः शङ्करनारायणमहोदयैः अपि व्याख्या कृता स्यात् इति मन्ये। अहं तत्र मया श्रोतव्यम् इति चिन्तितं, परन्तु समयाभावात् न श्रुतम्। अवश्यं पुनः शृणोमि। तर्हि तत्र गतोत्तरीयः इति एकं पदं, तस्य बहु व्याख्या वर्तते। कुतः कृष्णः उत्तरीयं त्यक्त्वा आगतवान् इतः तत् पृथक् उच्यते श्रीशुकाचार्यैः। नाम तत्र सूतमहाशयेन उच्यते, गतोत्तरीयः सन् कृष्णः धृतरथचरणः अभ्ययात्। तर्हि रथस्य चक्रं स्वीकृत्य सः वेगेन धावित्वा आगतवान् इति भीष्मः उक्तवान् इति। गतोत्तरीयत्वं कुतः कृष्णस्य इति कारणानि तत्र व्यङ्ग्यमर्यादया अनेकानि कारणानि रसपोषकत्वेन उच्यन्ते। एवं रीत्या कुतः इदं वदामि, आरम्भे तेषां शरतल्पे विद्यमानानां तादृशबाधायुक्तानां भीष्मपितामहानां प्रथमपद्यं तावत् तथा वेदान्तपरकमासीत्। अनन्तरम् अन्तेपि तदेव, यतः अन्ते समाप्यते ललितगतिविलासवल्गुहास प्रणयनिरीक्षणकल्पितोनुमानाः कृतमनुकृतवत्य उन्मदान्ताः प्रकृतिमुखन्ग्रे यस्य गोपबद्धः तमिह महमदम् इति। तत्र अन्तेपि भगवती तादृशे भगवती मम मनः भवतु इति प्रार्थना। तर्हि तादृशज्ञानेनैव भीष्मपितामहैः किञ्चित् सगुणरूपेण विद्यमानस्य भगवतः कृष्णस्य भक्तिः क्रियते। अनन्तरं ध्रुवस्तुतिः। ध्रुवचरित्रं सर्वप्रसिद्धं भवति। तत्र ध्रुवस्य मुख्या प्रार्थना वर्तते, साधुसङ्गः मम भवतु, सत्सङ्गः भवतु। यदि सत्सङ्गः वर्तते तर्हि इयं प्रार्थना नापेक्षते। नाम संसारदुःखं मास्तु इति कथनापेक्षया सत्सङ्गः भवतु। अतः तत्र उच्यते, भक्तिं मुहुः प्रवहतां त्वयि मे प्रसङ्गः भूयात् अनन्तमहतां ममलाशयानाम् येनाञ्जसोल्बणमुरुव्यसनं भवाब्धिं नेष्ये भवद्गुणकथामृतपानमत्तः। तर्हि भक्तिं मुहुः प्रवहतां, ये भक्तिं सर्वदा कुर्वन्ति तादृश अमलाशयानां साधूनां सङ्गः मम भवतु। यदि तादृशसङ्गः लभ्यते तर्हि नेष्ये भवद्गुणकथामृतपानमत्तः। एतादृश भगवदीयगुणकथाश्रवणेनैव अहं मत्तो भविष्यामि, तेन कारणेन संसारदुःखम् अहं नानुभवामि। अतः अयं सुलभोपायः। तथा च पश्यन्तु, स्तुतीनाम् एवं माध्यमेन उपायः, नाम प्राप्तव्यं किं, तस्य उपायः कः, कीदृशी प्रार्थना कर्तव्या। विरुद्धप्रार्थनापि भवतु, विपदः सन्तु नः शश्वति इति प्रार्थनापि अस्माकं कृते भगवतः यदि एवं भवति खलु लोके, अस्माकं वास्तविकरूपेण एवमेव भवति। यदा अस्माभिः भगवद्ध्यानं क्रियते तदानीम् अवश्यम् अस्माकं मनसि खेदः स्यात्। यदा दुःखं जायते तदानीमेव कृष्णा एवं जातं खलु इति भगवत्स्मरणम् अवश्यं प्रायशः सर्वैः जनैः सामान्यैः आर्तियुक्तैः एव भाव्यते। तर्हि तादृशैः जनैः यदा दुःखं जायते झटिति भगवतः कृपा प्रार्थ्यते। तर्हि अस्माकं दृष्ट्या कुन्त्याः प्रार्थना एव वरं भवति। अतः दुःखं भवतु, दुःखेन अस्माकं तत्र भक्तिः यदि दृढा स्यात्, एवं प्रार्थना। तर्हि अत्र ध्रुव महाशयैः एतादृशप्रार्थना क्रियते, मम भक्तिः मास्तु, किमपि मास्तु, सत्सङ्गः भवतु। यदि सत्सङ्गः, तर्हि तेन मार्गेण अहं सर्वमपि प्राप्तुं शक्नोमि, यद्यत् अनिष्टं तत्सर्वं दूरीक्रियते इति प्रार्थना। तत्रापि तस्य यद्यपि मया प्रार्थना इति आरब्धा, परन्तु तेनापि प्रथमं किम् उच्यते? प्रथमपद्ये वेदान्तविषयः एव सर्वं कल्पितं ब्रह्म। तर्हि सर्वं तमेव। मम यद्यदस्ति इदानीम् अहं यथा वदामि, सर्वं भगवता खलु क्रियते। अतः योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयति अखिलशक्तिधरः स्वधाम्ना चित्स्वरूपेण विद्यमानः सः एव चित्। सर्वम् अनित्यं जडं वर्तते। अतः चित्स्वरूपः भगवान् केवलं परमात्मा एव। अतः तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति इति सः एव अन्तः स्थित्वा मम वाचम् इदानीम् उद्दीपयन् वर्तते। तया वाचा अहं किञ्चित् स्तोत्रं करोमि इति तादृश यः अन्तः विद्यमानः अन्तर्यामी रूपेण विद्यते, सर्वमपि जगत् चालयति, सः एव इदानीं पुरतो दृश्यमानः भगवान् इति कृत्वा भगवन्तं स्तोत्रं करोति। तर्हि तादृश आरम्भः वेदान्तसारविषयः। अनन्तरं भक्त्यां समापनम्। एवं तत्र ध्रुवस्तुतिः सः बालकः। परन्तु तादृशबालकोऽपि राक्षससूनुः अयं प्रह्लादः इतोपि किञ्चित् नरसिंहेन साकं क्रीडति। अयं तावत् साधुः वर्तते ध्रुवः, अतः प्रार्थनां कृत्वा गतवान्। परन्तु प्रह्लादः तथा नास्ति। प्रह्लादोऽपि आरम्भम् एवं करोति, ब्रह्मादयः सुरगणाः मुनयोऽथ सिद्धाः। एवं नाम मम यद् गौरवं प्राप्तमस्ति तस्य किञ्चित् ज्ञानम् अपेक्षते खलु। यतः यत्र अहम् उपविशन् अस्मि, यस्य अङ्के अहम् उपविशन् अस्मि, सः कीदृशः? ब्रह्मादयः अपि यस्य किं समीपे आगन्तुं न शक्नुवन्ति, तादृशपरमात्मनः अङ्के अहम् उपविशन् अस्मि इति भगवतः किं स्वरूपं माहात्म्यं च उक्त्वा तत्र पृच्छति, भो त्वया सर्वेषाम् उद्धारणं कार्यम्, कोऽपि प्रयासः, किं तव प्रयासः का, तत्र कष्टं किमस्ति? अतः यतः त्वम् आर्तबन्धुः खलु, अतः ये आर्तबन्धो, अत्र मया केवलं सुखं नानुभूयते, मम केवलं किं मोक्षः मास्तु, सर्वेषां जनानाम् उद्धारणं भवति। यतः ते तु अतीव दुःखिताः, कस्मिन् मार्गे गन्तव्यम् इति ते न जानन्ति। अतः दुःखेन नाम दुःखम् अनुभवन्ति, परन्तु सुखप्राप्तये कः उपायः इति न जानन्ति। तत्र कारणं वर्तते त्वदीया माया एव। अतः त्वया एव सर्वे उद्धारणीयाः इति भगवता साकं किं नरसिंहेन साकं सः युद्धं करोति प्रह्लादः। सः एवमेव तत्रापि सरसरूपेण भगवतः माहात्म्यवर्णनं क्रियते सर्वेषामपि। वस्तुगत्या स्तुतिमध्ये प्रह्लादस्तुतिः अतीव दीर्घा वर्तते, अनेके श्लोकाः अत्र सन्ति। तादृशपद्यरूपेण तत्र भगवन्तं स्तौति प्रह्लादः। अत्र सर्वत्रापि एवं भवति खलु। अन्ते अत्र पञ्चस्तुतीनाम् अन्ते विद्यमाना स्तुतिः भवति गजेन्द्रस्तुतिः। तत्र तावत् ईषदपि अन्येषां विषयाणां स्पर्शः नास्ति, केवलं वेदान्तविषयः, वेदान्तसारः आरम्भात् आन्तं। तत्रापि अद्वैतविषयः उच्यते। अतः तत्र किञ्चित् ईषदपि निर्गुणस्य सगुणस्य स्पर्शः एव न कृतः। नाम सगुणरूपम् इति उच्यते चेत् तर्हि तत्र तस्य नाम वक्तव्यम्, आयुधादिकं वक्तव्यम्, अथवा वाहनम् इत्यादिकम्, अथवा किञ्चित् स्वरूपं वक्तव्यं खलु। तदानीमेव खलु ओहो अयं शिवभक्तः, शिवमेव स्तौति, परमात्मानं चिन्तयति, विष्णुमेव परमात्मा इति चिन्तयति इति कथं ज्ञायते? तर्हि किञ्चित् वक्तव्यं खलु, किमपि नोक्तम्। तर्हि तत्र तेन एवम् आरभ्यते। तत्र किम् नमो भगवते
तस्मै
तस्मै
ओम नमो भगवते तस्मै
चिदात्मकं पुरुषाय आदिबीजाय परेशायाभिधीमहि यस्मिन्निदं यतश्चेदं येनेदं यइदं स्वयं योऽस्मात् परस्माच्च परः तं प्रपद्ये स्वयंभुवम् इति आरभ्य सर्वत्रापि सम्पूर्णस्तुत्यां तथा वेदान्तविषयाः गुप्ताः क्रियन्ते तथा स्तोत्रं कृतवान् इति अत्र अन्ते शुकाचार्यैः उच्यते। एवं गजेन्द्रम् उपवर्णितनिर्विशेषम्। तत्र विशेषः कोऽपि नोक्तः। अतः ब्रह्मादयः यद्यपि उपकारं कर्तुं समीपे आगताः, परन्तु निर्विशेषम् उपनिर्विशेषं ब्रह्मादयः सुरगणाः एवं गजेन्द्रम् उपनिर्विशेषं ब्रह्मादयः तत्र किं भिदाः इति तत्र नामादिकं नामरूपादिकं तत्र तेन नोक्तं खलु। तेनैव साकं नाम तत्र एवम् उच्यते।
विविधलिङ्गभिदाभिमानः।
तर्हि विविधलिङ्गभिदाभिमानाः अत्र ये आगता ब्रह्मादयः विविधलिङ्गभिदाभिमानाः, तेषां किञ्चित् लिङ्गमस्ति, नाम लिङ्गं नाम चिह्नम् इत्यादिकमस्ति। तर्हि भेदः वर्तते, अभिमानत्वमस्ति। अयं नाम किं पारमेष्ठ्य किम् अधिपतिः वर्तते, अयं देवलोकस्य अधिपतिः अस्ति इत्यादि एतादृश किमपि एतत् सर्वं वक्तव्यं खलु, परन्तु गजेन्द्रेण किमपि नोक्तम्। अतः तेऽपि तत्र चिन्तयन्ति एतादृशं किम् अस्ति, एतादृश वस्तु किम्। तर्हि तेनैव ते किं भगवन्तं स्तोत्रं कृतवन्तः इति विदा अभिमानाः।
नैते यदोपससृपुः निखिलात्मकत्वात्।
नैते यदा उपससृपुः निखिलात्मकत्वात् तत्र अखिल अमरमयः हरिः आविरासीत्। तर्हि एते यदा उपसृताः अपि किं तस्य उपकारं कर्तुम् अशक्ताः आसन्, तदानीम् अखिल अमरमयः सर्वस्वरूपी निखिलात्मकत्वात् सर्वं ब्रह्म इति कारणेन साक्षात् भगवान् हरिः आविरासीत् इति अत्रैव सगुणरूपेण नाम हरिः शब्दः प्रयुक्तः। एतत् पूर्वं गजेन्द्रस्तुत्यां केवलं निर्गुणब्रह्मविषयस्तुतिः एव वर्तते। तादृशस्तुतीनां पञ्चानामपि स्तुतीनाम् अत्र पाठनं बहु सम्यक्। तत्र वस्तुगत्या प्रशंसार्हः एव। पुनः पुनः मया तत् कुतः उच्यते चेत् सः अतीव मम परिचितः इति वा इति तथा नास्ति, परन्तु अत्र वास्तविकस्थितिः एवं वर्तते। एतादृश किं यत्र संस्कृत अभिमानिनः, यत्र वेदान्त अभिरुचियुक्ताः जनाः आगच्छेयुः, तादृशस्थले तेषां कृते वास्तविकज्ञानप्रदानेन उपकारः कर्तव्यः। अतः तादृशं किञ्चित् विषयं स्वीकृत्य, विषयः गम्भीरः भवतु, परन्तु तत्र पाठनं तु सुलभरूपेण स्यात्। अतः मया तद् बहु सम्यक् श्रुतं। प्रातः जन्मादस्य पद्यस्यैव तत्र व्याख्या बहु समीचीना आसीत्। तर्हि तथा किञ्चित् आङ्ग्लमाध्यमेन सर्वेषां कृते यथा तत्र किं श्रोतुं वा ज्ञातुं वा प्रभवते, नाम तत्र शक्यते, तथा किञ्चित् आङ्ग्लभाषामाध्यमेन, तथा च केवलं मया इदानीं किञ्चित् 15-निमेषाः वा 20 निमेषाः जाताः इति मन्ये। तर्हि एवम् उच्यते चेत् तस्य श्रवणापेक्षया अस्माभिः आलङ्कारिकैः उच्यते, नाम काव्येषु किं दशरूपकं श्रेयः इति। कुतः सर्वेन्द्रियाणां प्रवृत्तिः भवति तत्र। यदि नाट्यादिषु नाटकादिकं दृश्यते चेत् श्रोतेन्द्रियस्य, नयनेन्द्रियस्य, मनसः सर्वेषाम् इन्द्रियाणां प्रवृत्तिः स्यात्। अतः तत्र केवलं पाठनम् इति नास्ति। अत्र पद्यस्य किं लेखनं, तस्य भावार्थः, प्रतिपदस्य अर्थः आङ्ग्लभाषायां, तथा किञ्चित् वैविध्यं सम्पाद्य सर्वेषां कृते श्रवणपथे एवं नयनपथे च भागवतं यथा स्यात् तथा क्रियते। अतः इयं किं परिपाठी बहु समीचीना वर्तते। एतादृश पाठनेन सर्वेषां जनानां महान् उपकारः भवति, अवश्यं भविष्यति च। ये इदानीं पठन्ति तेषां कृते निश्चयेन, ये पठिष्यन्ति इतः परं कदाचित् व्योमा-संस्कृतमाध्यमेन रेकार्डिङ्ग् श्रुत्वा तेऽपि धन्याः भवेयुः। अतः एतादृश किं स्तुतीनां पठनं च यैः क्रियते तेभ्यः समेभ्यः पुनः एकवारं मम अभिनन्दनादिकम् उक्त्वा, ममापि किञ्चित् अत्र भवतु इति किम् आह्वानं कृतं। तदर्थं शङ्करनारायणमहोदयानां कृते मम धन्यवादं निवेद्य विरमामि। नमस्कारः, धन्यवादाः।
नमस्काराः महोदय। महान् अनुग्रहः भवद्भिः कृतः। यतः पूर्वमेव उक्तम्, एते भागवत उपासकाः भागवत उपासकाश्च, अतः तैः वयम् इदानीम् अनुगृहीताः इति वयमेव धन्याः। पुनः पुनः साञ्जलिबद्धं वयं भवन्तं नमस्कुर्मः. So we are grateful to Dr. Umapati for having blessed us during this occasion. I will in 5 minutes, I will just summarize whatever he said in English for the sake of those. By the way, we had this talk in Sanskritam just like the first talk, so that the whole idea is to get into understanding the language of Sanskritam. All the Bharatiya bhashas that we have for our mother tongues are in most ways related to this Samskrita bhasha. So even though if you might not know Sanskritam in depth, with the Sarala Sanskritam that the Vidwans use, you would be able to understand at least 60-70%. Some of the words you might have missed. But because you have gone through this course and he talked about the summaries of all the stutis, you should have understood it even better, because many of the quotations were from these 5 stutis only. Nevertheless, to summarize the main salient feature points that he mentioned, I will just summarize in 3-4 minutes. So he began by saying, Adhiti bodha acharana pracharanaihi. So there are 4 things. Whenever a class is done or any thing is conducted, there are 4 things that teacher and student should go through. First is you have to study. Then you have to understand. So you learn from a guru, that is adhitai. Then bodha, you understand it by contemplating on it, get your doubts clarified, you revise it again and again, that is called bodha. Then you bring it into your achara, you practically bring it. So these are not just listening and then leaving it. So you bring it into your achara and then you do the prachara. So this is how life from these should be built. So that is the essence of all these stutis. When we read it, first what we have gone through now is most of adhiti and little bodha. So we revise it again and again, get more bodha, bring it to achara and then do prachara. He also said that he liked the class structure where we had the chanting for about 20-25 minutes and then we went into the meanings of those verses that were chanted on that day. And the title of the course also named as Bhagavata Bhava, the Bhava of Bhagavata. The goal of Bhagavata is Nama Sankirtanam. That is how the Bhagavata completes. Nama Sankirtanam yasya sarva papa pranashanam. That is one of the goals, and the other main goal being Sarva Vedanta Saram Hi. Yad Bhagavata Mishyate. The whole of the Bhagavata is the essence of all the Vedanta that is available. This being the case, the class could be conducted, but people to listen to the class are very rare. Shrotaraha bahudurlabhaha. So that so many people have attended the class, as RELA just showed the statistics. We have had a good average attendance also. That is extremely important. So we cannot just teach without people attending. So it has been a very nice thing that a lot of people have been able to attend and take advantage of this. So those who have learned this through Vyoma are all Punyavantas and are all Sadhakas, is what he gave us the Anugraha. The subject here is Vedanta through the Stutis. So we have gone through all the 5 Stutis and we have seen that Vedanta is the main goal of it. That is why every Pushpika in Bhagavata it says Paramahamsa Samhitayam. So this whole Bhagavata is the Samhita of the Paramahamsas. So generally these stutis, he mentioned that it begins with a nirguna and moves towards saguna. And there's always a deep connection. It's almost like both are intertwined. Like the braid of when we braid the hair, like that the saguna and nirguna are always intertwined. And usually they begin with the nirguna, the greatest Mahatma of Bhagavan. And then Bhagavan is right in front of them. They completely surrender themselves into him with his saguna aspect. So like that, we began with the Kunti Stuti where she began saying Namasya Purusham Tvadyam. And then she also says the famous shloka Krishnaya Vasudevaya. So many of us would have known this verse, especially the Krishnaya Vasudevaya verse, before even this course. We have heard it in many places. But now we get to know that it is present in Bhagavata, in the Kunti Stuti. This simple verse by that great lady, which has such depth of meaning, is present there. And her unique prarthana of Vipadas Santuna Shashvat. May I always have difficulties so that I will always be able to see you, O Bhagavan, was the prarthana of Kunti. Similarly, Bhishma also began with Idimati Rupakalpita, and the beauty of Gatottariyaha also, which we saw. So as our Vidwan said, I through the slides only, as Krishna Premi Anna has told in his Upanyasams, I had put the various meanings and given the meaning. So the Gatottariya filled with so much rasa. So that comes from those upagas, from these great acharyas only we understand such various vyangya, lakshya and gauna arthas of the words that have been used there, filled with so much rasa, the Bhishma Stuti. Then in Dhruva Stuti, the main thing that Dhruva asks is for satsanga. And that satsanga is enough to cross samsara. I do not need anything else. Give me as much satsanga as possible. And he also begins in the same way saying, Yontah Pravishya, that Chid Vastu, may that which has come in front of me, may you always give me that satsanga, bhaktim muhuh pravahatam, vashreva vatsakam anugraha katarosman, he says. Prahlada is a very close bhakta. He has the unique incarnation right in front of him, and he's sitting on the lap of the incarnation while doing this stuti. So he's sitting on the lap of Narasimha, and he's almost directly speaking to Narasimha, saying, see, because he has attained whatever has to be attained. So in his stuti, the uniqueness is he is bargaining on behalf of all of us. So he says, please give anugraha to everyone in this samsara. Not only myself, not only some people, not only special people. Everybody has to be from the samsara sagara, everybody has to be liberated. So that is the kind of fighting he is doing with Bhagavan for all our sake. So that is the uniqueness of the Prahlada Stuti, where he is right on the lap of Bhagavan, he is sitting and talking to him. And Gajendra Stuti, as we have seen at the end, is absolute nirvishesha. That is why Shuka also, as soon as the stuti ends, the first verse after that is evam upavarnita nirvishesham. So Gajendra by Gajendra, only the nirvishesha aspect was given. And Brahma and others, Vividha Linga Bhida Abhimanaha. They have the Abhimana in their own forms. I am four-headed, I am doing creation, etc. So this Narayana, who knows that he is the Sarvatma Bhava, that he is the inner being of all the Jagat, he comes to protect. And that is why he said, when we use these slides and teach in this manner, he, as we know, is a Sahitya Shastrakara. He quoted Kavyeshu Natakam Brahmyan, that is, all the Nataka, etc., are beauty in Kavya because all our Panchendriyas are there immersed in that. Whenever you see a drama, you are seeing it to the eyes, you are listening to something, and everything is engaged. Like that, when we learn through this format, it is not just some speech that you're listening to, you're seeing the screen also and various things that are coming. Therefore, just like a Nataka or drama, this also attracts, is how he brought everything together. So we again do our namaskaras and pranams to Umapati Mahodaya. Namo Namaha and Dhanyavadaha Namasarvebhya.
வஸ்துகத்தியா இது 20 நிமிஷம் சொன்ன விஷயத்த 2 நிமிஷத்தை சுருக்கி சொல்லக்கூடிய சாமர்த்தியம் சங்கரநாராயணன் இருக்கு அப்படிங்கிறது நல்லா தெரியறது. ரொம்ப அழகா சொன்ன விஷயத்த ரொம்ப சுருக்கமாக ஒரு விஷயம் விடாம அழகா அதை சேர்த்திருக்கேன். மம புனః புஸ்தகத்தியா एतादृश सन्दर्भे मम भागः भवति इति अहम् आत्मानं धन्यं मन्ये. किम् अस्माकं श्रीचरणानां भागवतग्रन्थस्य वा कथने वा रसने वा अतः वस्तुगत्या रसिकाः एव तत्र किम् अधिकारिणः इति उच्यते वेदव्यासैः. ये रसिकाः भावुकाः आगच्छन्तु इति. अतः अस्माकं वयं सर्वेपि रसिकाः भवामश्चेत् तावता पर्याप्तं भवति. एतादृशविषये व्योमसंस्कृतमाध्यमेन அயம் காரியக்கிரம சலதி அப்படிங்கிறதுனால ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். அதில் இந்த விஷயம், இந்த பாகவத ஸ்துதியினுடைய இந்த பாட்டியக்கிரமத்தில் இன்னும் நிறைய விஷயங்கள், நிறைய பாகவத ஸ்துதிகளும் மேலே பாடம் ஆகணும்னு பிரார்த்தனை பண்ணிக்கிறேன். நமஸ்காரம், தன்யம்.
நமஸ்காரம். நாங்கள் முன்னாடி வேற ஃபீட்பேக் எல்லாம் நாங்கள். So Umapati Mahodaya also has conducted a couple of courses on Vyoma. So those who are interested, you can go to our website and you can search for the teacher's course. He has conducted a couple of courses there. Now we will go forward. Our ELA Aishwarya had shown how to donate. I want to mention that for those who are living in the US, there's a special, we have a US entity also, vyoma-usa.org. So you could donate through that also, because there are some ways to do matching donation, etc. I just want to share the screen for those who do not know. She said you can press the donate button. The donate button would usually lead you to this kind of a page where we have multiple various various schemes which you can donate through. And if you go to the Vidya Danam, the course scheme, you would go to the Bhagavata Bhava course. And then for this particular course also, you would be able to donate. So this is one way of doing it. Then the other website, especially for those in the US, I'm saying this because there is an entity called Vyoma-USA. So we have vyoma-usa.org. There also, when we go to the donate button, we have something called as a matching donation, where if you're working in some corporate and you donate to an NGO, the corporate also matches your donation. And so the NGO, that is the organization, is benefited. So if you donate $50 or $100, the corporate also donate. If your corporate is not there, you can also register, because I think there is some process for that. For those who are in the US, you should be knowing that. I just wanted to bring this to your cognizance for those of you who do not know. So that is regarding the donation part of it. Any other details you can contact or support at any time. Dhanyavadaha sarvebhyah once again for being patient listeners, and the exam details she has already shared. For others, it will be sent through WhatsApp, and we will be having practice tests this week, the upcoming week, a couple of weeks from now, we'll have some practice tests. Then we have the midterm, and because we have many other course exams in March, the final CBT and final assessments for this course have been pushed to April, as Aishwarya just showed. Now the floor is open for all the attendees. You can give your feedbacks, any other questions that you have, anything that you want to be addressed in the final class of today. So today is the final live class. Again, we have some similar Bhagavata courses that are planned in the future. The announcements will come in due course. So await those announcements. Okay. So any other things, you are welcome to give your feedback. You want to share some thoughts, you may raise your hands and I can allow you to talk. Any other questions you have also, we are welcome. Dhanyavadaha. Yes, Malati Ramesh says we have Chittur exam on March 15th. Can we have CBT? See, CBT, you prepare, they'll figure it out. You can, these kind of questions, you can mail it to either the ELA or the support team. They'll help you figure out. Okay. Uma Rajan, you may speak.
First of all, I would like to thank you so much for this beautiful presentation and these courses that you conduct. It's really heart-opening. And second thing, how long do we have access to the recordings of this?
On the Sanskrit from Home website, you will always have access to recording. It will never go away. On this website, the course page, if you go, there you will always have access to the recording and you'll be able to see everything. Maybe the PPT download or something might be disabled, but still, if you come to the website and see that, it will always be available. It will never be taken down.
Okay. Because there have been sessions when I have not been able to attend online. So I just
So it will always, see, on YouTube, we have posted it for now. But YouTube, we cannot always depend, because sometimes they have some copyright strike. So we don't know we don't know our YouTube strategy. We have it there for ease of access for most of our courses. So as far as it works. But on our website, sanskritfromhome.org, through your app, whichever device it is, there it will always be present. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Kal Krishnan Mahodaya.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Here we are so early in the morning, so you would not believe that I'm up at 4 o'clock, because I don't want to miss your classes and sessions and comments. So it is such an interesting topic, and more than just listening and learning the padyas and the gadyas and the meaning, it is much more important to put to practice what you're teaching us. So for my part, I'm trying to do that, and I hope the others are doing the same thing. But even more important is that this organization has grown to about 12,000, I think it is, or 110,000 learners.
Correct.
From almost nobody 12, 13 years ago, with no brick and mortar building, all through webinars, through websites. It's an amazing story to be told and to be preserved and to be supported. is very, very important, particularly those who live in the US, because the timing, it is very important that from here we can support the organization in a much more effective way, even with very small donations. So I really request those who are committed to your culture and your philosophy of life to think through this and make a donation, because this is all supported by a 100% donation, small and large alike. And I still think about that issue. Your founders spoke to me last year while I was there in Guruvayur, that their thought process of having a brick and mortar building, to have the classrooms, to have the people who support this endeavor, they need to have a place. And that place and that dream has not been fulfilled yet. And I hope Vyoma can share that dream to all of us here, so that someday we'll be able to fulfill that dream of having a building, having a place to maybe not worship, to dedicate our efforts and our learning, maybe down the road, maybe in 2 to 3 years, 5 years. So that is one of my dreams, and hopefully I get to see it before I go forever. With that, I thank you, and Shankararama Sharma, you've done a fabulous job, not only on this course, but more important, the one and only book that you are writing. You have written the first volume, the second is almost done. The only one and only volume in the world which encompasses the text and the web-based learning all in one single resource. It's an amazing piece of work. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good luck and God bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Namaskaram to Kalkrishnan Mahodaya. He has been a great supporter of Vyoma from many, many years, and especially a main supporter of the Narayaniam books that are coming out, which will be released. The second volume is to be released in Guruvayur next week. The work is completed. So thank you once again, Kalkrishnan Mahodaya. He's always encouraging us to take up new projects. Vijay Raghavan Mahodaya, you may speak. Then Revati.
Namo Namo Gurubhya. Thank you very much. One question and then I have some comments. So,
Sure.
Mahodaya, to continue this journey, like how do we continue? Now we have this Stutis. So should we like start one by one, like read some commentaries? What is the recommendation?
See, commentaries you can read. If you know a bit of Sanskrita, many of the commentaries are not difficult. They are kind of simple. Some places they might be very technically difficult, but you can read the commentaries surely. If you want some nice translations, I think the Gita Press translations are quite good to go through. At least for the beginning, the Gita Press translations are good. The Ramakrishna Math also has a very nice translation. I think that was Swami Tapasyananda, I think. So that is also, so those translations are very good. And for Bhagavata, the whole story, again, Kamala Subramaniam's book is an excellent starting point. Then the more and more you keep doing Parayana with these. Again, many we have planned at least a few more courses like this. So and in such installments where we will come up with the different parts of Bhagavata, and we can continue like that. So now that you have learned about 120 verses, you can try doing Parayana of at least the whole Adhyaya of those verses. And then you start doing the Parayana of other parts and so on. So this is like it has, the seed has been sown. We just has to be taken for.
Yes, thank you very much. And a small follow-up, Mahodaya. So,
Yes.
sir, like I know there are different darshanas like Dvaita, Advaita, Vishishta Advaita, and so on. And as you mentioned, there are like 64 commentaries for the first verse itself. So does it make a difference which darshana we take, or all lead to the same?
All lead to the same. That is the whole idea. Ekam sad vipraha bahudha vadanti. The idea is to, whenever you begin with sincerity, and then the truth will reveal itself. The truth is one and it will reveal itself. There is no doubt about that. And the sadhana marga for all of these is almost same. See, during the sadhana, when we are on the spiritual path, there is not much difference. This philosophical difference comes only while debating about what is the final truth, how does it look like, and all that. But for everybody, you have to attain the truth and realize the Atman is a given. That has to be done, whichever darshana you are in.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, and if I may, just a few words of thanks. So yeah, in summary, I'm speaking from Austin, Texas. I have taken courses in Vyoma. This is my third course. I started last year. A few years ago, I had just purchased with a very small amount, $2, $3, the entire Bhagavad Gita recitation, which I have been listening but not fully understanding. So I feel Vyoma is like a Gnana Kalpataru on this earth planet, and where the knowledge is available everywhere. So Shankararama Sir is sitting in one place, but all over the world, even if I was traveling in the US, in any, like in hills, I was able to connect, and then I was able to continue listening to the audio and the videos. So it's just the intention, and with that intention, you are able to gain the knowledge. So that's the first point. And second, I'll request everyone to nourish this, this plant, which is slowly becoming a bigger tree, so that we ourselves, as we grow older, right, we can relish the fruits of this, and our future generations also, because this knowledge is not taught anywhere. In schools, you are not getting this knowledge. There are no marks. There is no, you don't get any monetary thing for studying this, but it is the thing that is needed to nourish yourself. The modern knowledge that we learn is good. You can, you'll have good bodily comforts, but for nourishing our soul, this spiritual knowledge is needed. And lastly, with Sanskrit platform and all the teachers and all the volunteers, it is transcending the limitations of time, limitations of Sanskrit knowledge, and limitations of place. So no matter who you are, what you speak, where you are able to make progress, right? This progress, which will take, multiple lifetimes, you can take that first step. So thank you very much to Guru, and then to all the teachers. Thank you all.
Dhanyavadaha. Namaskarbhyah. Then Revati Dharmasana, you may speak.
Namo Namaha Mahodaya.
Namo Namaha.
Bahut Dhanyavadaha. We have no words to express our gratitude for this type of teaching, and we have learned a lot. And at this age, I'm 63 now. At this age, I learned that I want to be free from samsara, like Prahalata and Gajendra, and only through Vyoma, we are all. As such, I decide that I have joined the Vimukta Sankaha. So very much, very, I don't have any words, Mahodaya. My feelings are very numerous, enormous, and I request you to continue the course in some way or other. We want to hear your teachings always in our life, Mahodaya. Bahut dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Namaskara. Badrinarayana Sharma, you are unmuted. You may speak.
Namaskaram, Guruji. Am I audible?
Yes.
Namaskaram, Guruji. Just no question. Just wanted to express deep gratitude for conducting this course and bringing this teaching to us, Guruji. I just little about this, that I joined. This is my first experience with Vyoma, and I entered this course with not much expectation. Didn't know what to expect much, but going forward now. It is a little heartbreaking that I used to look forward to this satsang every Saturday at PM. Used to wait for, okay, when that next class will come, what we are going to look at. But now a little sad that there's going to be a pause in that, but really looking forward to continued association in your Sri Charana and with Vyoma, and extremely grateful for what you have taught us, Guruji. Dhanyawad, Guruji.
Very happy. First time student, so glad. Namaste. Kamalaji.
Namaskaram, Guruji. I was introduced to Vyoma first through your Narayaniyam course only. It was a very wonderful course, and I attended that entirely, and the discourse also. And this course subsequently, it was, I don't have the words to express it. And there are many takeaways from this, all these stutis. And your explanation very, very crispy. Wherever we require a detailed explanation, you have given it in detail, which combined with your Vedanta, which is not very easy for us to grasp. But you have explained it so nicely. And the method you have adopted, CBT, wow, I cannot express my gratitude for that, because every time I used to go through your lectures twice before attending that CBT, and which I cannot forget. Whatever you have told, that be fresh in my mind while attending in the CBT. And that is a very, very, very good, a novel idea what you have devised. Just reading our Parayanam is of no use. I'm because many now Vyoma courses, even Shivananda Lady also, our Brindakarna madam has started giving meanings also, and that is very good for us, because we are all not very well versed in Sanskrit. So meaning, when you give the word by word meaning, that truly works for us. It truly works for us. Thank you very much. My Dandavat pranams to you. Though I am very elderly lady than you compared to it, when you're comparing the spiritual knowledge and the spiritual progress, what you have got, my Dandavat pranams to you. Thank you.
Very happy that you are liking the CBT. I hope many more people also like the CBT.
Yes, definitely.
Mekhala ji, you may speak. After that, Rajagopala.
Namaskaram, Mahodaya.
Namaste.
Ram Ram. I just wanted to convey my gratitude for this course. I'm here in USA, and I used to look forward to every Saturday morning to attend this course. It was a great learning experience. I wish to continue learning from you. I just had one question. You were mentioning regarding the Narayaniam books written by you. So where can we get that?
That will be so one volume was published. So it was not written just by me. It is a team of people from Vyoma. We have all put it together. So volume 1 was released last year in Guruvayur. Volume 2 will be released on March 1st this time in Guruvayur. All those products will be available on our digitalsanskritguru.com website. Aishwarya, if you're here, you can put the link out for that particular book also you can put, or there is a set of products also all related to Narayaniam. Anyway, if you go to digitalsanskritguru.com, all our such books will be available. But more importantly, this book, as Kalkrishnan Mahodaya was mentioning, is also available as an ebook since you're in the US. That if you have subscribed to our OTT, that is digitalsanskrit.com. So there are two websites. One is Digital Sanskrit Guru, which is to buy physical products. The other is digitalsanskrit.com, which is an OTT platform. You can subscribe. There, the book is available as an ebook itself, where you can access it anywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
So
thank you. Yes. Thank you. Pranam.
And there was another, I think, I don't know whether she's here. There are some books have been shipped to the US, and it is being distributed there. So if any of you come here and you want to take some books back there to the US also, you are welcome to contact us, and you can carry some books in bulk if possible. Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
Rajagopalaji.
Yeah. Namaste, Mahodaya.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for the wonderful course. I truly feel blessed to have had the opportunity to attend it. The experience has been enhancing and inspiring. I would like to make a humble request. If possible, could the course scripts be made available in different languages before the course begins? Sure. Having access to the material in advance and in various languages would greatly enhance understanding and preparation. I also got introduced to Vyoma. I also got introduced to Vyoma through your Narayaniam only. Once again, I thank you for the valuable opportunity. Thank you.
Dhanyavada. Thank you very much. For the next course, we will upload each of the script before the particular stuti or whatever we do starts, the chapter starts. I unmuted somebody else. Kalyani Bhagini.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
Actually, I attended your Narayaniam course for 3.5+ years. After having attended that course, I really wanted to continue my learning under your guidance. I would like to recall my appeal to Vyoma brothers, Shri Viswanathan Anna, during the valedictory function of Sriman Narayaniyam held in September 2023 at Bangalore, and during the Narayaniyam Samarpanam at Guruvayur last year, to teach the main fruit, Bhagavatam, having tasted the nectar of Bhagavatam, that is Narayaniyam. Vyoma brothers, Shri Viswanathan Anna, has considered my appeal and request, and to start with, Panchastutis are completed by now. And really, I feel very much blessed and very happy that this Bhagavatam would continue in some form in the coming months also. We are really grateful. We are always indebted to Vyoma and to our Guruji. And I thank all the entire support team, technical team who are behind this course. And compared to Narayaniyam, this time we are asked to take up that CBT. So it made us to go through it in detail and to internalize the meanings and explanations you explained in the class. Again and again, I went through your lectures. I took down a lot of notes. It helped me a lot. Each and every line lingers in my ears and it would continue. And you gave the Pada Padartham. Just it was not a word by word meaning. To some extent, கொஞ்சம் வேதாந்த பரமா ஞான பரமா இருந்தது. I was very much grateful to that for you. I always remain grateful to Vyoma and to our Guruji and to the entire team. Thank you, Guruji.
Dhanyavadaha Kalyani Bhagini. Thank you very much for your nice words. Venkateshwaran Gopalan.
Namaskaram, sir.
Namaste.
Really liked your wonderful teaching. I have attended your Narayanam course. Now this 5 Stutis course. I have one doubt. See, this Gajendra Stuti belongs to Treta Yuga or which Yuga? Where the elephant was able to talk.
See, elephant was able to talk is not about the Yuga, because in Ramayana also we see things and many things we see. Anyway, this doesn't belong to this particular Chatur Yuga itself. According to Bhagavata, it belongs to a different Manvantara altogether. It is in the 6th Manvantara. The previous, I think it is the Raivata Manvantara. And that is where this avatara of Bhagavan, where he comes to protect Gajendra, is called as Hari. This is the avatar that is called as Hari. So that is how the name Hari comes. That is how the whole different Manvantaras are being explained in this Ashtamaskandha. And when he comes to the Raivata Manvantara is when Shuka comes with this story. So it's in a different Manvantara altogether.
Thank you. Yeah, nice course.
Ashok ji.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste.
I'm very grateful to you for this course. I feel very much blessed. I must say that, I'm privileged to read the Gita publication from Gorakhpur about Bhagavad Stutis, and I read about 3 years back. And now this course attending has strengthened my knowledge, I should say. And your explanation, word by word, place by place, has given me much pleasure. And I'm very, very, very grateful to you for this purpose. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much.
And I will request only one request. If you can give the email, I can talk to you, correspond to you for some difficulties or so in this. Well, my study will continue for the Bhagavatam. So
yes. Oh, I thought my email was there with everyone. Anyway, it is just rama.vyoma@gmail.com. That is the email. I will probably put it in the chat box. No worries.
Please say the Ram, that because I can't note down now. If you can write.
Yes, I will.
Yes. So for any difficulty in the for this course, I will write to you.
Yeah, sure. Dhanyavada.
Bama
Raju. Yes.
Pranam Acharya.
Namaste. Yes, namaste.
I wish to express my deep gratitude and namaskarams to you for so wonderfully making us recite the 5 Stutis along with your students and yourself. The contemplation session enabled us in understanding each Stuti and its deeper meanings. The tests are way to make these Stutis have a greater impact on us. I am deeply indebted to you and your team for streaming these classes on Zoom, which were so spiritually uplifting to me and many others. May God keep me connected to Vyoma for my spiritual growth. In deep gratitude, Guruji. Radhe Krishna. Thank you, Guruji.
Radhe Krishna. Thank you very much. V.N. Meenakshi.
Namaskaraha.
Namaskar.
Dhanyavadaha.
Namaskar.
I have no words to say. Everybody has said all the things which are, but I want to say you have teach us Vedanta in such a very easy manner. It is not Vedanta, it is not dry at all. It was Rasabhara. You were in the Ananda Samudra and you make us also in the Ananda Samudra. And gave us just such a satsanga. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. We cannot get anywhere. We can't learn this anywhere. It is amulya. I can't say anything. Very thankful to Vyoma. I have attended so many courses in Vyoma. Your Narayanim also. I liked it very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Namaskar. Namaskar. Thank you. Gayatri Casey.
Mahodaya. Pranam Mahodaya.
Namaste.
I just want to say a big thank you to you. And I have attended a few courses in Vyoma, but I think the CBT, what you have started in this, that's really, it's really making me think like before the thing. Otherwise, I would attend the class, but I don't think we would really give so much of thought to it unless we are having to write the exam and start contemplating a lot more and understand what we are answering. So I'm very thankful to you, Mahodaya. And I hope next week I can personally get your thing when I also coming to Guruvayur.
Avashyam. Meet you there. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavada.
Namaskar. Meet you all very soon. Either in some of you might be there in Guruvayur or in the next course very soon, wherever Bhagavan brings us together, we will all meet again. Namasarvebhya Ram 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 Narayana Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukha Shamanaha Tam Namami Harim Param.